As if we needed more confirmation, a new study finds that the right is crushing the left in online news. And it really proves wrong the idea that the internet is all of this progressive indoctrination. This is exactly what we have been warning about. There's a new Media Matters study which confirms that right-wing content is absolutely dominating the online media ecosystem. It's not just in news and politics, it's in sports, it's in comedy, it's in entertainment. These are places that aren't even supposed to be political. But as I told you months ago when I talked about it, these non-political spaces are being coded, C-O-D-E-D, with right-wing politics. We are part of the study, which it's flattering that we are big enough to be part of the study. Media Matters put out a study, and this chart, you might see us there at the bottom. What it uses are red and blue circles, red circles to show right-wing political entities, a blue for left-wing. Size designates subscriber numbers. Now, I don't even think that these numbers are correct or up to date, but it doesn't matter because the big picture takeaways are stunning. 82% of the total online media audience belongs to right-wing shows. That's nearly 5 times the following of the left-leaning shows. 9 of the top 10 biggest shows are right-wing. The only left-leaning show to make the list is Trevor Noah's What Now, which I have to admit I've never heard of. And I looked into it. It's not really a left-wing independent show in the mold of a lot of these others. It's not equivalent in many ways. The right-wing content doesn't just dominate politics, it seeps into everything. Joe Rogan, Theo Von, the Nelk Boys, they all at least pretend to not be overtly political shows, but they're constantly platforming far-right guests and are overwhelmingly dominated by right-wing ideas. Right-wing YouTube channels double the total views of left-leaning ones, 65 billion to 31 billion. So what's happened is that the right has built an empire of alternative media, and it is working, and it worked in 2024, and we talked about it in our postmortem about the 2024 election. You know, we talk about the power of Fox News. The real action seems to be happening online. In 2024, Trump reached 23 million people a week through podcasts and online shows. That is 4 times the reach of Kamala Harris. So these are not fringe outlets anymore. They are really shaping elections. They drive the narratives. They control political discourse in ways that most of the mainstream media doesn't even understand. The other key difference, and we've talked about this, now Media Matters has finally put together a structured report about it, but I've been telling you this stuff for years. Republicans support their media. They promote it. They invest in it. They take it seriously. And that is why right-wing shows thrive when many left-wing shows struggle. This is a crisis for progressive media. There's no other way to say it. The question is, are we going to do anything about it? You know, people love to complain about right-wing disinformation. What are we really doing to counter it? Where is the investment in left-wing media? Where is the mass promotion of progressive voices? For years, I've been saying, if you want real progressive media, you have to support it. That's why subscribing, sharing, promoting shows you like, maybe it's this one, maybe it's not, right? This doesn't have to be self-serving. Whatever you think are the best shows doing the best work, you've got to do it because the right is flooding the online space with daily content, massive audiences, nonstop political messaging, production money, and all of it. And too many people on the left are waiting for someone else to fix the problem. So at a minimum, the shows you like, if they have a YouTube channel, subscribe to it. We've passed 3 million subscribers. We were too busy dealing with an authoritarian crackdown to even talk about it, but we have passed 3 million YouTube subscribers. Subscribe to the YouTube channels that you like. Rate and subscribe to the audio podcasts. That is another area where the right is dominating. We're on iTunes, we're on Spotify. Subscribe and rate. That's free. It's all, if that's all you can do it for the shows that you support. And of course, if you can afford it, grab a membership or pre-order my book or someone else's, or subscribe to someone else if they have a membership program, or do all of it. Joinpakman.com is our membership program. Most shows have one as well. We are in trouble, folks. And the Media Matters study is a terrifying reminder. I have a book coming out. I've spent a long time working on this. I couldn't be more excited to share it with you. It is called The Echo Machine, and it answers a crucial question. How did American politics get so broken? And just as importantly, how do we fight back effectively before it's too late? Trump back in the White House, damage piling up, an administration filled with extremists and loyalists, attacks on democratic institutions, policies hurting working people. If you've felt like you're screaming into the void and watching democracy slip away, my book, The Echo Machine, will help you make sense of what's happening and also give you an idea of what we can do about it. Go to davidpakman.com/echo or find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore and say, I'd like David Pakman's The Echo Machine from Beacon Press. Pre-orders make a huge difference. Please support the book at davidpakman.com/echo.